Und somit würde ich sagen, willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge Hogwarts Legacy. Das letzte Mal haben wir mit dem Spiel angefangen, sind hier mit Professor Fick, ja, ich sage einfach Fick, hier angekommen in Gringotts, der Zaubererbank, und sind jetzt hier angekommen und was haben wir hier? Ich nehme das direkt nach der letzten Folge auf.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Alles ist bereit.
Und der Portschlüssel?
Ist gut versteckt.
Wieso ist es jetzt auf Deutsch?
Ich frage mich, ob der von uns erschaffene Pfad
Unmöglich nachzuverfolgen ist? Es ist nur möglich für jemanden, der die Spuren alter Magie sieht, so wie ich.
Ihre Fähigkeit zu sehen, was andere nicht können, wird nicht ausreichen. Wir vertrauen der Person, die sich auf die Reise wagt, mächtige Geheimnisse an. Wissen, dass andere unbedingt besitzen wollen.
Ja, und wenn wir recht haben, Charles, dann ist die Hexe oder der Zauberer durch Abschluss der Prüfungen würdig, das Wissen und die dazugehörige Verantwortung zu erhalten.
Wir haben alles getan.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see?
Hä? Ich verstehe nicht.
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I know a way out. Professor!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ich verstehe nicht, wieso da jetzt die eine Stelle in der Cutscene jetzt auf Deutsch war und die andere jetzt hier wieder auf Englisch. Ich verstehe es nicht. Hogwarts Legacy. Ja.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
So, mein Haus.
It's a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Ich freue mich auf den Unterricht. Ich will unbedingt erkunden. Ich glaube
I'm
erkunden.
looking forward to
Also eigentlich
exploring
beides.
Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Kühnheit, Neugier, Loyalität, Ehrgeiz. Neugier eigentlich oder Ehrgeiz? Ich glaube Ehrgeiz.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Slytherin. Haus Slytherin, bekannt für Gerissenheit, Ehrgeiz und das Streben nach Macht. Also ich kann auch ein anderes wählen. Ja, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor oder Ravenclaw.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Ja, ich gehe in Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Ey!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Also die Grafik ist schon mal sehr nice.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Hey, was ein nicer Eingang.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Zum Gesellschaftsraum. Okay, wahrscheinlich sind hier so die ganzen Zimmer halt einfach. Ja gut, ich kann auch hier lang. Warte. Bewegt es sich? Oh, der bewegt sich. Ah, nice. Gesellschaftsraum.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Well, I suppose.
Oh.
No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a
Sebastian.
ministry escorts to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Es war schrecklich, es war aufregend.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Was liest du?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Okay, den ersten haben wir schon mal gemacht. Also Sebastian.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Wärst du nur da gewesen, wir haben es auch so geschafft.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Du scheinst viel über Zauberschach zu wissen.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Fliegst du
Do you have a
viel?
lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
So, die haben wir auch. Hier.
I was worried transfiguration would be too difficult.
I think I heard one.
I have a knack for switching spells. Mother says it's my indecisive nature.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Warum sehen seine Augen so komisch aus?
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Ja, okay.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Ah, okay. Kann ich hier irgendwie noch was machen? Oh, Snacks. Nüsse. Dann wohl hier hoch. Okay, hier ein Drache.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh.
Here you are.
Ein Buch.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This
Oh,
way.
warte. Haustruhe. Ich kann ja anscheinend nichts machen.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep
Okay.
up.
Was ist das hier für eine Truhe?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what
Revelio.
details the field guide can provide?
Okay, was ist das hier? Kelpie-Statue. Die Statue stellt den Kelpie dar, einen in Irland und Großbritannien beheimateten Wasserdämon, der unterschiedliche Gestalten annehmen kann. Gewöhnlich die eines langmähnigen Pferdes. Der größte Kelpie, von dem je berichtet wurde, ist das Ungeheuer von Loch Ness in Schottland. Okay, das Handbuch. Okay. Handbuch-Herausforderungen sind die einzige Möglichkeit, um Erfahrungspunkte oder EP zu sammeln. Das ist eine Zauberstufe, die durch Herausforderungen verdiente EP erhöhen. Die durch Herausforderungen verdienten EP erhöhen deine Stufe und deine Macht. Dein Handbuch verfolgt den aktuellen Herausforderungsfortschritt. Wähle das Herausforderungsmenü aus, um fortzufahren. So, durch das Sammeln deiner ersten Handbuchseiten wurde eine neue Herausforderungskategorie freigeschaltet. Neue Herausforderungen, die du im Laufe deines Abenteuers freischaltest, erscheinen hier. Wähle eine Handbuchseite aus, um fortzufahren. Jede Herausforderung umfasst verschiedene Ränge. Nach jedem abgeschlossenen Rang erhältst du spezielle Belohnungen, die von Erscheinungsbildern bis hin zu entscheidenden Verbesserungen reichen. Belohnungen müssen im Herausforderungsmenü eingefordert werden. Schaue öfters vorbei, um freigeschaltete Belohnungen einzusammeln. Oh, meine Nase. Okay. Da geht's wahrscheinlich noch nicht lang. Ja, ich sehe dich da, du Truhe. Okay. Wahrscheinlich bin ich schneller, wenn ich die ganze Zeit springe.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flohflammen.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Flohflammen, also ja, Schnellreisepunkte. So, Hogwarts ist in 2 Hauptbereiche unterteilt. Auf der linken Seite der Karte leben die Schüler und Professoren. Dort befinden sich auch die Gemeinschaftsräume der Häuser und die große Halle. So, warte, wo muss ich hin? Hier die große Treppe, ja. In der Ansicht kannst du die Flohflammen sehen, die in der Region verfügbar sind. Grüne Flohflammen zeigen von dir entdeckte Flohflammen an, einschließlich des Gemeinschaftsraums in deinem Haus. Große Flohflammen markieren den Standort unentdeckter unentdeckter Flammen. Alter, ich bin gerade auch echt schlecht im Reden. So, das wahrscheinlich. So, Professor Weasley hat für dich eine Flohflamme in der Haupthalle freigeschaltet. Okay, dann wahrscheinlich das hier. Gut. Also bisher macht das Spiel Spaß.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure
ich weiß immer noch nicht, wie ich das Spiel auf Deutsch stelle.
To replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ah ja, stimmt. Erzählen Sie mir über die Zauberkunst.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
So, was ist die Verteidigung gegen die dunklen Künste?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
So, was ist Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Oh ja, Butterbier.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Warte.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Ja,
Good
nice.
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Ey, ich kann
Come and find
kaum.
me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And
Ich
we'll
kann-
see if we can't get you
ich
to
will reden.
Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ich kann es kaum erwarten, die Erstklässler von Hufflepuff mit Avada Kedavra umzubringen. So, aber ich würde sagen, nachdem ich das hier gerade gesagt habe, würde ich sagen, ich beende hier mal die Folge. Falls es euch gefallen hat, lasst ein Abo und ein Like da, falls es euch gefallen hat. Habt noch einen wunderschönen Tag und tschüss.